My faith is an important part of my life, and over the years I've learned that it takes a proud man to say he doesn't need anything. It has been a quiet strength and a backbone through a lot of difficult times. Accidents on big mountains happen when people's ambitions cloud their good judgment. Good climbing is about climbing with heart and with instinct, not ambition and pride. A man's pride can be his downfall, and he needs to learn when to turn to others for support and guidance. Life's full of lots of dream stealers always telling you need to do something more sensible. I think it doesn't matter what your dream is, just fight the dream stealers and hold on to it. Christianity is not about religion. It's about faith, about being held, about being forgiven. It's about finding joy and finding home. Pray as though everything depended on God. Work as though everything depended on you. Sometimes it's hard for us to believe, really believe, that God cares and wants good things for us and doesn't just want us to go off and give everything up and become missionaries in Burundi. You're not human if you don't feel fear. But I've learned to treat fear as an emotion that sharpens me. It's there to give me that edge for what I have to do. Survival requires us to leave our prejudices at home. It's about doing whatever it takes, and ultimately those with the biggest heart will win. My work is all about adventure and teamwork in some of the most inhospitable jungles, mountains and deserts on the planet. If you aren't able to look after yourself and each other, then people die. I loved climbing because of the freedom, and having time and space. I remember coming off Everest for the last time, thinking of Dad and wishing that he could have seen what I saw. He would have loved it. Life has taught me to be very cautious of a man with a dream, especially a man who has teetered on the edge of life. It gives a fire and recklessness inside that is hard to quantify. The hardest thing about my job isn't the snake bites or the crocodiles, it's being away from my children. I have a really religious satellite phone call every day back to the boys, wherever we are, whatever time zone, to say good night. Being brave isn't the absence of fear. Being brave is having that fear but finding a way through it. It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. You can't live someone else's expectations in life. It's a recipe for disaster. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated.